Good morning, everyone. I'm Mr. Jordan, and this is SHC Live. Our top story this week is us. That's right. Each week, SHC TV and your broadcast club will be teaming up to bring you live streaming video announcements, a new version of what we used to do with the broadcast club on white days. We'll now do video streaming. We are going to be inviting student content each week. This will always happen on Tuesday mornings. And we'll be doing a TV news style version of the announcements each week. So we look forward to your contributions. More on how to do that later in this morning's 10-minute show. Thank you for being with us. Our first segment this morning, our first segment featuring a student, will involve your student body president, Senior Donna Lewis-Granada.
Hey SHC, I'm pleased to welcome you all back to the 2021 school year. I know these last couple months have been difficult and different, and I'd just like to remind you all that there are people here that care about you and are here to support you. With that being said, you can always reach out to your counselor or anyone else for help or advice. I hope that adjusting in the incoming weeks becomes easier and more comfortable for all of us. And for SHC Live, I'm Senior Donna Lewis-Granada.
All right, thank you, Donna. Again, that was SBO President Donna Lewis-Granada. And you can stay tuned for regular SBO updates. We'll have various members of our student council speaking to you weekly in our little fireside chat segments. So we thought it'd be nice to have Donna kick things off. Another one of our regular segments will be what we call LaSallian Vincentian Words of Wisdom. And here to bring us our first installment of that segment is LaSallian Educator of the Year, SHC Science Teacher, Mr. Fee Lee.
Hello, SHC community. Times are really tough right now, so I wanted to give you some quick tips on turning any day into a great day. G stands for giving thanks. If you thank a family member for holding your family together through all this, or an essential worker for coming to work every day with a smile on his, her, or their face, it's hard to feel stressed out or upset yourself. R stands for relax. Things will be difficult and challenging. Take a deep breath or two and remind yourself that things will get better and things will pass. E stands for exercise. Don't forget that the body is part of the wellness triangle. Go out and take a walk, a jog, or a bike ride if air quality permits. And if it doesn't, do some yoga on your bedroom floor. A stands for acknowledge. Acknowledge the feelings that you're having and give yourself the time and space to work through them. And finally, T stands for take a break. It's okay to stop and do nothing sometimes. And with all that advice, have a great day.
All right, thank you, Mr. Lee. Excellent advice. I plan to take that advice myself, particularly the part about sitting occasionally and just not doing anything. I really like the sound of that. Thank you very much. Again, you can look forward to our LaSallian Vincentian Words of Wisdom each week during our SHC Live broadcast. We will feature adults from the community, coaches, counselors, maybe even the odd alum or parent, so you can look forward to that as well. I mentioned earlier that we're soliciting student content in the form of video clips. If you are interested in submitting a video clip, you can use your phone. 3 rules if you are interested in doing that, students. 1, we would ask you to please keep these clips to 45 seconds or less. We have a 10-minute show, so we want to make sure we get as many of these clips in as possible. Use landscapes mode in your phone so that it fits the screen. And then please sign out using the phrasing for SHC Live. I am Senior Xiomara Larkin, which Z doesn't do here, but our first segment, our first editorial student segment is excellent, and here now with that is Senior. To give you an example of what this might look like, Senior Xiomara Larkin.
I know that right now many of us feel unsure about what is going to happen in our future and our lifetimes. We are living in a horrendous year, from COVID-19 to police brutality to California fires. For most students, this year may be the worst year of our lives. We may look back on 2020 and think, how did we ever survive this? During these times, pressure comes more easily, not just in school, but in life itself. From watching the news to applying for colleges to signing up for SAT or ACT tests, we have a lot on our plates. But I feel that one of the problems our generation has is that we allow our external pressure to cause us internal stress. I want to encourage students to not stress about our future and what it may bring. Let's allow tomorrow to bring itself rather than trying to beat tomorrow. Although our pressures could be outside of our control, no amount of stress will ever change the current situation that we are in. And when we do feel stress, let's take that feeling and turn it into motivation to complete our tasks and goals. To my friends, my administration, and my fellow SHC classmates, let's de-stress and peace out.
All right, thank you, Z. Again, that was Senior Z Larkin. Very nicely done. Again, if you'd like to submit content, we have an email address in which you can do that, shclive@shcp.edu. So if you want to create a video, an editorial opinion, and submit it for a future show, feel free. We would love to have it. And remember, editorial opinions don't always have to be negative. They can be positive, too. Thank you, Z, for that inspiring message. This show will also feature regular announcements, and so I've got a few for you this morning. Academic explorations are great ways to stand out to colleges by earning an extra credit on your transcript, demonstrate going above and beyond in the classroom curriculum by taking a fun course covering specific content outside of the standard SHC offerings. Different AE courses are offered in the fall, spring, and summer semesters. Each course is roughly 15 to 20 hours of overall work, including hands-on activities, Zoom meetings, and individual work. You can read more about these courses in Schoology. They have limited spaces, so secure your spot by filling out the registration form online. Again, that is on Schoology. It's open now. It will remain open until Friday the 18th at midnight, this coming Friday, and you can reach out to Mr. Morris at his email address if you have questions. There will be new and exciting ways for students to fill 10th, 11th, and 12th grade PE requirements this school year, beginning in quarter number 2, which is coming up rapidly. Be on the lookout for an on-campus outdoor fitness class held every Friday morning. These classes will include yoga, strength training, core development, golf, badminton, and pickleball. In addition, playing an SHC sport, different clubs, and doing your own personal workouts will fulfill your PE hours. More information and signups are posted on Schoology for these new and exciting opportunities. Your individual health and fitness are at the top of our list. The first official sports medicine club meeting will be this Friday, the 18th, from 3 to 4 p.m. for returning and new interested students. Attendance at this meeting is mandatory in order to be considered for membership. Please see meeting info in Schoology and contact Mr. Malero if you have questions. And finally, Earth Action will have its first meeting of the year at 3:15 today. That's Tuesday, the 15th. And there will be a Zoom link in the Earth Action Schoology group for anyone interested in joining. Those are this morning's announcements. We like to finish our show each week with a little bit of SHC student life, and our first installment will be a segment we call Irish on the Go with juniors Michon Gagnon and Jake Moreno.
Hey Broadcast Club, it's me and Jake, and we're on the road. Today, we got burritos. You know, we were stuck inside because of quarantine. We decided we're done with this. Jake got a car, so we got burritos, and we sat by Ocean Beach to try and enjoy the nice day.
Yeah.
Yep, currently we're still trying to decide if this car has airbags or not, so that's great. We don't know where they are, and we don't know where they would be, so if anything happens to us, it was because we didn't have airbags.
But it works.
But it works. The car drives, and as a junior, you know, trying to get out of the house, that's all we need. All right, thank you, Broadcast Club.
Adios.
All right, thank you, Jake. And Michon, you'll be happy to know they did not have to use the airbags. They made it home safely, and the burritos, they report, were delicious. So we can look forward to that kind of content each week, too. That is it for this morning's announcements. Thank you very much for being with us this morning on SHC Live. I am Mr. Jordan for your weekly announcements. See you next week, and live Jesus in our hearts forever.